look uncomfortable at the end of the table.
Lisa opened Jack's door one time, and he's like, down his computer. And Lisa's like, what is going on in here?
No, you don't say that.
He was playing like some game, and he was supposed to be in bed or something. So it was. But Lisa was like, that's going to happen soon. I'm like, not if you knock.
Right on.
Not
if you knock. That's beautiful.
That is.
And
it's not the motherly knock open.
No, knock and wait. Kate's store doesn't lock. Like the doorknob thing doesn't go in the. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
like you close the door and it doesn't. It's not in the post isn't
in the
set.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry
How
about
do you
Kate.
fix
You only
that?
have to worry about Jack.
How do you fix that though? Like, do you take it off and chisel the hole and move it down or something?
It's probably not closing all the way.
It ain't. No. It's flush against the thing. Like you can see.
Yeah,
like
It's not aligned somewhere.
It's not. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like there's a hole in the door frame.
Yeah.
And the door closes and that little thing is supposed to pop in, right?
Yeah.
Is it high or
It's
low?
high. It's high by
then
like a half
you've
inch.
You've either got to realign the door or you've got to move the.
You can either cut a new hole, which is the easiest solution,
Just drill.
or you can replane part of the door and
The
then
top of the door
change
and
the
then
hinge.
and then move the hinge.
Change the
But the
hinges.
hinge is also sunk, so I'd have to chisel that out to move that.
Yeah, it's
like,
easier
you
to
gotta
do
do
the hole.
The hole's the easiest
Just
thing.
change the hole.
how badly can I mess this up?
You can't.
This is okay. This
It's
I got a
very,
chance on this
very.
one? You've
well,
seen me do that.
Remember to keep
Wait,
your fingers
you
away.
can't make an omelet. If you cannot make an omelet.
No, and like the fact that I can't make an omelet is amazing to me. Like I had nothing but confidence. I mean, I've eaten omelets my whole life. I've seen people make omelets. I'm pretty sure I've made omelets in the past.
I've told
Pretty
you.
sure, but you're not
Didn't you
positive.
like ever go to a restaurant
No,
or
I've seen those
where
guys.
the hotel guys just
That's
sit there and
exactly what I did. You know what you do when you
That
do
is not exactly what you did.
Raw eggs, raw spinach, unmelted cheese, just burnt egg on the outside.
Flame was too high.
We don't have flame. We have electric. So I got
Heat was too high.
consistency.
Heat was too high.
I've got Lisa got very nice pans that I can't use.
Doesn't matter.
So here's
if
the
it's too
thing.
high, you burn
I can only use a cast iron skillet.
It sounds like you didn't have enough butter in the pan
Right.
to start with. Then we're going to go that way.
Or oil.
Okay, yeah, that's possible.
or
because Lisa
oil.
won't let me cook with butter. I was supposed to use. Well, I can't use spray butter in the Teflon pan, so I used olive oil.
Okay, olive oil's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
But I
used
didn't
olive
go
oil.
big. I felt like I could have gone bigger.
Heat on 6, right?
6. I think I was up closer to 8.
That's
Probably.
too
Up to
high.
8.
Make sure the pan gets warm.
Pan was hot.
Okay.
Sizzling hot.
Just the egg
Too
in
hot.
first.
Right, with a little milk in the egg.
Exactly.
Little egg,
you
okay.
beat it and stuff like that, or
Yep,
water.
yep.
Water makes it fluffier.
I went
milk
with
makes
milk.
it denser.
Both of them
With
keep
milk.
it from burning.
Yeah.
Pour it
then
in.
Pour it in.
And then I did the spatula through there to, drain it, like you go
Yeah, you
Right.
can
Did
do that
that?
to make sure that. And then about 30 seconds,
Flip it.
20 seconds.
Tell me
No.
to
No.
flip it, because I didn't.
Then
You add the
add the cheese and everything to one side.
Right. This is what I did.
Okay.
Let it cook, flip it back the other
Sounds
way,
like you
plate
didn't
it.
add
You
oil
don't,
or
you don't
anything.
flip it back the other way. In fact, what you can do...
No, but I mean, it was.
You just fold.
There was raw egg, like not like white, but like straight up raw.
Then what you do...
Lisa said I was supposed to flip it, like flip the whole, like cook the omelet and then flip it over.
No,
No.
that's not what
No.
you do. What
Before you
can
add the
do,
cheese and shit.
What you can do is turn the flame, turn the heat down.
The
telling you
cheese
what-
has
that's
to
what
go
she told me.
into the egg and stuff. That's
Turn the
And
heat
if you're
down
doing
low.
spinach, saute the spinach.
Yeah, the
ahead of
spinach
time.
was raw. That was a
Right.
mistake.
Saute the spinach ahead of time, right.
That was a design error. I'll
Saute-
take that one.
Turn the flame or the heat down to low.
Right.
Cover it.
Yeah. So for Mother's Day,
And that will
Scott,
that will
cover it?
steam everything,
Oh, I
and
didn't
that will
cover
and that
shit.
will get the top of the egg
When
to
you-
set.
It was burning. Like the egg
that was too
burning.
hot.
So when
I had like tortilla.
Then what
when
you do?
you add the cheese and the spinach,
Yep.
he's right. You can take out lid,
Before I haven't
And actually-
folded. No
not
fold.
fold it,
Not folded.
cover it. That's
Cover
going to melt the cheese faster.
Yeah.
And then
And also cook the egg on the top a
right,
little bit.
and,
Right.
and the other thing you can do is lift one edge of the egg a little bit.
And pour the stuff under.
No. Just let me finish.
Behind you.
Lift the egg a little bit.
There's ciders in
Put
the
in a couple of tablespoons of water
Bear in that
under
too.
the egg, and then cover it. That will steam everything and
It's
help
like
it to
cordon
lift out.
bleu shit, man. I'm not doing that.
Dude,
Well, then you're
it's
gonna
a
have
lid.
fucked up
It's a
omelets, dude.
lid. We're
It's a city omelet,
cordon
dude.
bleu.
Your city
in
people
this.
make omelets all the time, right? It's not hard.
apparently
This
you
is
don't know
how
how to
you do
fucking
it.
do it. You're
You
sitting there
imagine
complaining
Mother's
that you
Day,
don't know how
you
to
sit
do
down
it,
at the
and then
table
you're
and there's,
rejecting
like,
everybody's
raw
suggestions
eggs.
on how to
We're
fix it.
not, we're not describing anything hard.
You know what I
That's
got
right.
for Father's Day, dude? Started with cold pizza.
Oh, that's the best, man.
God, homemade pizza from last night, dude. Cold pizza.
It's
I was
the
in
best.
heaven.
Cold pizza's great.
Shakespeare and cold pizza, man. I had a pretty good Father's Day.
Shakespeare, that's nice.
Much ado about nothing, dude. Seriously, watch this movie. It's
What's
unbelievably
the?
good.
No. You don't just get to toss the fortune over there.
Oh yeah, this is
Hear
our
it.
theme. This is our theme, dude. This will be my theme
This
song.
is going to be the theme.
the theme.
You're extremely generous and always thinking of others between the sheets. Very nice. Very nice.
I like to give and give and give in bed.
There. You're a giver. What can you say? You're a giver. All right. So can I recap
Yes.
from last time? Or are you going to cut me off again?
No, let's have the recap.
Is that actually on now?
Yeah, but it's hard to tell, man. We're having technical difficulties. We got to
He's going.
invest in a new
He's,
camera.
he's going to interrupt you no matter what you do.
I know.
Previously on.
What is that, Rico? You're all grouchy with me. We haven't even
Just the
started.
truth.
You know, I'm a bard, right? This is what I
the
do.
I'm just expressing the truth.
I will say he did do a phenomenal job at
Let me see your character sheet.
hosting
Look at that, dude. I have
A
an official
pirate
Pathfinder
funeral.
character sheet.
Okay.
What do you got, man?
with the
I got what he
puppets.
made for me.
Which wasn't on his character sheet, really.
Your puppeteer pirate funeral
I
was
have-
phenomenal, by
I
the
don't
way.
have puppeting.
I will say
I
that.
have sewing, singing, and
Oh,
comedy.
by the way, David's a seamstress.
I do.
Does it seem stir?
All storytelling is stitching along the tail.
Bet you're gay.
No, we actually
have several gay
have
crew
someone
members.
on our crew.
We have a
got-
better seamstress.
The guy he recruited.
Yes, who is?
We got a long
absolutely-
list of
The,
NPCs,
the
man.
half elf of Varachi.
That is exactly what he is.
And I being the
I do have a minion.
And yeah, you do an octopus.
No, I have an octopus and I have a little gnome friend. A gnome historian, right?
Oh, the no, yeah, Google.
Yeah, Google the gnome
Google.
historian.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still don't have a
And
decent
you've only
minion.
lost Phipps, Barstool Bubba, and Tiki.
Tiki was one of my favorites.
Tiki's awesome.
No, Phipps was the best.
Railgun.
Phipps Chumlet was awesome.
And those are not painted in their
Peeing on
crafting.
corpses of our enemies? Come on.
Reaper minis.
Right.
I need a
Reaper
mini.
minis are great,
Scotty.
but you got to paint
He
need
them.
a mini?
And then
He
you
went out
can't
like a punk.
Yeah. Problem is you got to paint them, and then after you paint them, you can't use them.
Well, all your minis are here, Scotty. You guys got minis? Oh, those
You
are
got one
nice.
for me.
You got one?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope,
you-
the pistol.
You got the new pistol improved mini. Got it. You got a mini, Chase?
No, I need one.
What are you looking for? You're a
Oh, I got
you're a
one.
badass sorcerer.
Yes. Who cooks?
He's like Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Everyone underestimates the cook.
Everybody underestimates the cook. I like that. I'm gonna add that in as my in parentheses nickname, Steven Seagal.
The game that I started, one of my players was like, oh,
Yeah, but you're a pipe.
I envision my character
Pirate.
like Jason Statham. And because he's playing a monk.
Uh huh.
I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And then we get to the table and I'm like, so what's your character's name? He's like, Jace. And I'm like,
Way to
Nice. Go-
stretch your imagination there.
Go come up with a new one. What did you name your guy after all, Rico?
Yeah, Rico, what's your character name?
I went with Gleb Marku.
Didn't we have some naming?
Convention.
you have to begin with a K.
Yeah.
Silent K's.
Oh,
It can be a silent K.
nobody told me this. All I was told was
I thought we disbanded it by now.
No.
I decided it looked hideous on my character sheet.
It
and I
wasn't a very
removed
good
the silent
idea.
Yeah, you notice I couldn't even type Krew on there. I couldn't even do it. I'm like, I can't do that. That is,
Was.
K. Salty, yeah.
Well,
I
no.
know, K is silent. Salty.
He even says it on the sheet.
okay is silent. Nice.
All right, Scotty, recap.
mine has 3 M's and a silent Q.
And the Q's not attached to a U, right? It's one of those weird Q's. All right, so recap. here's where we left off. You guys cracked the rock, which was a great tradition throughout the Shackles, and you actually are in control of the rock. You have, on top of that, had some disturbing things happen. One, the Sahagin keep popping up here and there. And that necklace of deep platinum, which you now have 2 coins in a necklace, and they keep pulling every so often. You'll be walking down the hall of the rock, and like I explained to you, the rock is like this island that overlooks this passage, this ferry passage, and this trade passage, and it's something that pirates have always had control of. But you'll be walking down, and all of a sudden, this deep platinum inside your pocket will pull, stretching your pocket out, your pant pocket out. It's very uncomfortable.
Deep platinum in your
It's
pocket
very
that you had in the
uncomfortable.
ceiling?
I'm
Yes.
wearing one around my neck, remember? It's like the symbol of the...
Right. That's okay.
cool.
That's it.
Yeah, they did the same thing to me. I'm like, okay.
That's like the symbol of the captaincies, like the coin that we found.
Mhm.
And then when
We
got
have
to
2
the
coins
rock,
in
we
a
had,
necklace.
like,
But we also figured out they only
Yeah.
transmit sound in one direction.
Exactly. You can hear it giving this tune, this eep, but only when you're exact at the point where it's pointing. You can't hear it there, you can't hear it there. Lady Smithy has left the rock because you guys booted her off. She's the one you
because
took the
we
rock from.
took her on our
We
boat
cracked
and made
her.
her leave.
No, remember? You made her take the rowboat out to that one.
Well, yeah, we sailed her out, and then...
Yeah. So, Lady Smithy's no longer there, but you do have this deep platinum that is it's now just become this weird anomaly that you're almost used to, but every so often it kind of catches you off guard. And you guys have been on the rock for a few days. It's nice, but there's absolutely, you see some ships, but too many Chelish Marine ships with them to actually go out and take them over.
Right.
So you're just kind of in wait.
The Shulgan are on the island with us.
No.
And they periodically come out on that harbor, and we have to kill them.
Yeah. They have come out of that harbor, and you've realized that. Remember, they even have a few of the Sohagan heads.
Heads on sticks.
Shamans,
Yeah.
shamans, right?
Yeah, trying to scare away any others. But Lady Smithy did tell you that it's very uncharacteristic. I mean, they are very deep water creatures, which you knew.
Yep.
And, yeah. And there's no reason for them. She's never seen them on the rock, and then all of a sudden they've been appearing. And they appeared on the other ship that you tried to board.
Yep.
And they appeared on your ship.
They're the reason we have our ship.
Yes. In a way, exactly.
We need to get you a foot.
Yes.
Back to port.
Well, if we've been here for a while, do we have somebody that can do the... No?
We don't have any crafters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lack a craftsman.
You need a foot?
Skill.
My foot got
Yes.
chopped off.
I
If
was-
it couldn't...
I was
No,
sad.
no.
A 5-foot jump.
Yeah, I was sad because I had no shoes until I met a man who had no socks.
Is that from the jerk?
No, I don't know where that's from.
Oh. Yeah, David's
Just one
foot
of those
got
things I
bitten
picked
off,
up.
by the way, because he
It's on
couldn't
me.
make a 5-foot jump.
It would have been awesome, dude.
Awesome.
It would have.
He's like, I only have a 15% chance to fail.
He casts some spell on this horde of zombies and makes them blind. So they're falling into
Glitter
the water.
dust, right? It was the epic use of glitter
Epic
dust.
glitter
And then he tries to make a 5-foot jump over to the enemy ship, fails, falls in the water next to one of the zombies that he blinded and put in the water. And then it's like, rawr, and bites his foot.
It was this. It was this thing.
Right there.
This thing, right
Like,
there.
what, double crit you or something like that?
Well, I had
This
that damn
lady
crit
Smithy.
deck, dude. Now I leave that at home. That crit deck never
Why
helped
did
me
we
at
kick
all,
her off the
man.
island?
Well, Lady
Some chick
Smith.
that good looking. Why did we kick her off?
We kicked her off.
There's a long sordid history with
She
Lady
wasn't putting
Smithy.
Okay, that's good enough. That's all I need to know.
She was royalty though, and remember,
That's
you
right.
remember that. She's old royalty though, and it's very doubtful that the family will take her back. But you never know.
That's her problem.
Exactly.
She should have put out.
Exactly. So the closest port is Blood Cove, which you guys have already been to.
We're
You
well
guys
known
already
there.
know.
Renown precedes us.
You do have a little bit of renown
That's right.
there.
We'll return
so,
to Blood Cove, Captain. We need to get this done, and plus we need to
Maybe
replenish
leave
the
a
crew.
Small garrison.
You're going to have to.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes. You need at least 6 men on this rock to really, like...
Well, we had a couple guys that stayed after she got.
Yeah, you need 6 of yours to make sure those
stayed.
don't just decide
Plus,
to
those
turn
guys
on
are probably ready for some shore leave, Captain. We should take them with us.
Well, in game terms, it hasn't been that long, has it? It's only been like.
It's only been
3
like
days.
3 days,
Yeah,
yeah.
they don't need leave again. We just need to go back and take care of some business.
No, her crew, they've been on this island for like a long time.
They have, months.
Remember, she wasn't
So
doing...
you want to take them?
Let's take a couple of them with us, right?
Well,
Get
we'll
them
like ask them
integrated.
if they want to.
Yeah.
Do they want to leave?
Well, remember, you killed a bunch of them.
Well,
Kind of makes a difference.
Yeah, so there's 4 of them left.
mhm.
Are you going to ask them?
Well, I mean,
They're kind of...
Anybody want to shift on the boat?
Here's why I asked that question.
yeah, you want to get off this rock and stay on the boat
You-
for a while?
You killed their friends, and now you kind of have... like, they're looking at you as kind of like, okay, well, here's this tyrant who's now my boss.
Tyrant. Wait, hold on. Time out.
Common misconception, and we need to reinvigorate their passion for piracy.
You're in charge of branding in this
Yeah,
organization.
I am doing a great job. What I'm saying is these guys need to see us in action, right? They need to get a sense of what they've joined. They've been stuck on this rock too long.
Are any
with the queen bitch.
we're gonna figure out if any of them are able-bodied seamen.
Yeah, all of them are.
Oh, okay.
All of them know how to sail.
Well,
all
she
of
was a
them.
landlubber, so I don't know if they.
Yeah, no. They're all from, like, her husband's side. So, I mean, remember her husband was a captain who got killed by
Yeah.
Barnabas. So, yeah, I mean, they're all...
They're remnants of his.
Barnabas
Exactly,
originally,
exactly. I
Shanghai
mean, they have
was.
some experience, just as much experience as, like, your lowly ones.
So we also don't want him to
Here.
take notice of us while we're building our little pirate force.
No, you don't.
Because he's a pirate prince and will come down and kick our ass and enslave us again.
So the 4 of them, that's why I asked that. So are you going to ask them?
Tour of duty on the boat. Get you off this godforsaken rock if you want, for a little bit.
Are you asking alone? Like, just walking up to them alone?
We'll have my PR guy.
Okay, PR. What are you doing?
Well, I'm just explaining to them that they're in
PRing all
luck,
over
right?
them.
They've been selected to sail aboard the Kraken.
All 4 of
And
you.
we're going to be
have
heading
fun.
over to the shore. We're going to get them drunk and laid, and we're going to have a great time. And then we're going to come back with new recruits.
Bye.
Give me a diplomacy.
a little
By the
recruiting
way,
trip.
This whole business of killing your friends.
Congratulations.
Pirates
You've been.
You're pirates just like me.
That's a 16 on the die.
You can read that?
You can read that?
All right, I'm glad Rico's here, man.
What do we have?
That's the first
16
Rico.
plus
No
a
one else has
HUD,
been able
man.
to do that.
Plus 10, 26.
Yeah,
But
they
yet,
are.
he
They're
continues
like,
to use the die that he can't read.
We betrayed her because she wasn't one of us. You're a pirate.
She
I have
wasn't
all kinds
upholding
of
our
dice that are
traditions,
hard to
man. We
read.
got to reinvigorate. You guys look like you've been out of practice of this piracy thing, man. Hop on board the Kraken. Here we go.
they're like, we're game as long as you don't make us walk the plank once we get on.
Oh, we're not plank
No.
walkers, man.
We'll string it from the...
Is that what we're calling it now?
There was some keel holing.
Oh.
No,
That was before
not
it was our
on my boat.
We
Yeah,
haven't-
not yet. It hasn't been. So they absolutely join. Pick the 4 that you want.
There's been a pistol. There's been a pistol whipping.
Well, why don't we take all 4? We'll put...
Yeah, but that didn't go very
Yeah,
well.
leave it.
No,
And
the
a
4
bar
we're
guy.
leaving behind.
Oh, okay.
There's 8 of
Well,
these guys.
4 of them.
If we're taking these guys
Yeah, if
off,
you're taking these guys, you're gonna have to leave at least 6 behind. So Rosie has volunteered.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show
I
me
trust
how to
her.
rock.
We're leaving you in charge here, Rosie. We wouldn't have.
Well, what about our paladin NPC who's left the party? Bree's character. Leave her too.
You can
Yeah,
leave her
so
behind.
leave her on
Oh.
the
You have a
other.
paladin
I
pirate.
like the way you
She-
think.
She
Yes.
wanted to be a cleric multi-class paladin in a pirate campaign. There's a reason her chair is empty.
She even said. She even
I
said
mean,
the words, and I quote,
they
"I'm not a
specifically-
fucking pirate."
They even say
Out
in
of the
the
game.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they even say that, of all the character classes, Paladin's probably the one that doesn't fit in this campaign. They specifically say that. I read
but
that.
She didn't read that.
You could do something.
I mean, I didn't read that. I don't know what he's talking
Paladin or
about.
something.
I mean, you could do.
Well, you could
do.
basically have her be a 1 to 20 blackguard.
But it would be
Yeah,
like
you could do it. You could do
it
an
would be like a
anti-paladin.
swashbuckling paladin type of thing. I mean,
Right.
We'll leave Sam.
Sure.
Sam's topping.
Right.
okay, you're gonna leave Sam.
I mean, I would make all of the negative influence paladins.
What's Bree's character's name?
Right.
Dead.
Exactly.
What? Dead? Is that what you
I
said?
said dead.
And we're gonna leave Rosie
Why do we have like half a deck of
Is
cards?
her last name Palm?
Cusswell. Rosie Cusswell.
Rosie Cusswell.
I like
Which
Palm
she
better.
does.
No, Rosie Cusswell is a perfect name. As she walks by you and says, "Fucking bastard."
Areta
With a tone
Yes.
of top of the morning
Who?
too.
And I say,
Bansian?
yes, I
Okay.
am. How did you know? I see my reputation precedes me.
See, I don't want to leave anybody with a sufficient
I
body.
think I tell her to
protection.
choke on an egg every
Right,
morning
exactly.
when she greets
It's
me.
well, Rosie, you know, is enough to.
And she's super loyal
Yes, she's beyond loyal.
and capable. Mahim.
Oh,
Is he the okay? That fucker that I had to pistol whip. Is that him?
yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave him behind.
Okay.
Yeah, never mind. Not him.
No, we're leaving him behind.
Okay.
Because if he
Rosie will take care of him.
Yeah.
In her way.
No, she only does that with him.
Yes.
Well, that's because I haven't been along yet.
Oh. How many do we
She's
have?
a
5?
halfling?
You have 4.
It's a bit of
Oh,
a
Bree.
stretch.
Bree. You have 5. You're good.
Oh, we're okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Much
We'll leave
like
it
a
at
small
that.
child.
We need some.
Oh. Oh.
He says to the guy who works at a school.
What?
I was thinking, and the priest goes, and that's right.
I missed it. What?
Bad humor.
Yeah, just.
There's
making
no
really-
bad humor. There's just bad people.
Because of bad person.
I am a bad person.
That worked out really well.
I am a bad person. Yeah.
Okay, so and we're going to port. What are our goals? We need to restock.
We
need to-
We have some booty we could sell,
What are our
Captain.
goals?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a great sword
We're
and
gonna-
some armor.
We're
need
going
to
to
take-
kill the men. We're going to rape all the women, and we're going to steal the sheep. And for God's sakes, get it in the right order this time.
That we've had that plan once before. It turns out the men and women didn't get along to start with, so the whole thing fell apart.
whole thing completely.
Those are our goals.
You were
For God's
here.
sakes,
We
get
took
it
care
right
of that
this
island
time.
pretty well, actually. I think we got a good haul out of that island.
He had a great ball out of the island.
We got the Kraken.
I will say it was a little rough in the beginning when you guys decided to row ashore with like 50 archers firing. They're
Well,
like, we jump out of the boat
when-
and just turn it over.
When you decided to go ashore.
Well, yeah, you can blame it on me. Yes.
Yeah,
You were the
it-
madman who jumped into the boat.
All right, so you have your crew and you're heading to Blood Cove then?
Hang on, first let's take an inventory of what we need to restock this island.
Is it self-sustaining?
It does have a garden. Absolutely has a garden on there, and there's like some lime trees and stuff like
we
that,
definitely
and they
gonna
have the
need ale.
fish and stuff. But you're gonna need ale because you actually
been
traded
going
them.
through- yeah,
Remember,
we've been going
you
through ale.
traded them ale,
Rum.
rum. Yeah,
But that's technically ours now.
yes, exactly. But now you're like, okay, do we put it back on the ship? Do
No, I
we?
think we should leave some on
No,
the
we
island.
have we left what, like 2 weeks supply
Something
on
like
the
that.
ship? You said
Yeah,
we
yeah.
had like a month's supply, right? So
Yeah, and you gave them 2 barrels.
yeah.
And then, you can fish and stuff like that from the island, but they do need decent
All the
supplies. They
accoutre-
need some flour and stuff
All
like
the
that.
accoutrement.
Yes, all the accoutrements. So,
Yeah,
You
and
had-
then we can find a craftsman for the bones.
you need to find a craftsman for the bones, right? So, you need to find craftsman for his leg.
Well, ideally, we might want to go to a different port because one, we might find another target of opportunity on the way,
They were
and
further away.
if
though.
we go to a different port, we can maybe get more crewmen because we've already plucked the depths of Bloodport pretty well.
Ah.
At least for
As I
now.
recall,
You know,
the
it really
other
doesn't
ports
matter
though
what
were
port
ways
you go
away,
to,
weren't
that's
they?
where-
They're
be.
further away, yes.
They're
That's
lost.
why I don't care.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Whatever port you end up going to is the one that I'll be at, so it doesn't matter.
Yes.
You go to Bloodport or somewhere else.
But we need NPCs.
Oddly enough, I will be there.
We need NPCs too, though.
It's funny how that works out. But
So,
I'll be there.
You have Blood Cove, right? That's the one you've been to. You have Sangor, which is pretty far away. It's on the Mwangi coast.
The second closest one, which I don't care what it is.
What's the distance?
That would be Sargavin.
Is that the anti-slavery one?
Yes.
Okay, but we haven't engaged in slavery. So
Yes,
we're good.
and they're extremely anti-slavery.
How
They're okay with
how
pirates.
long's the
They'll put
travel
up
on
with
that
it.
one?
It's about another 4 extra days.
Oh.
So Blood Cove is 3 days. You're looking at a week's worth of travel.
Well, by the time we
Port
get
Royal?
back, then we'll have.
This is like Port Royal, basically.
Yeah.
The historical Port Royal.
So you guys
That's
got
fine. I mean, and plus, like I said, maybe we can
This
find
guy
a
has
target
a
of
comb
opportunity
over.
on the way.
Okay.
It's brilliant.
What was that?
This guy has a comb over. It's brilliant.
that is awesome. Whoever painted that.
Serious.
Okay,
It's
so
a comb over. Look at the top of his head.
That's good, dude. Let me get that right there.
Oh, you're actually you're
Zoom in on the comb over.
taping this stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, great! So all of my comments are now going to be on the internet. People
Yes.
will be going, "Who is that?"